Now, several former high-ranking officials from the George W. Bush administration, including former U.S. Ambassador to the UN, John Bolton, and former Homeland Security Secretary Tom Ridge, they talk about the nuclear and terrorist threat posed by Iran. They advocate a more aggressive U.S. policy towards that country, focusing on regime change. Speaking at an event in Washington hosted by the consulting company Executive Action, the officials also call for rescinding the terrorist designation of one group that opposes the current Iranian regime. This is about 2 hours.
Well, welcome to you all. My name is Tom Tancredo. I'm a former member of the United States House of Representatives. And first of all, let me thank you all for being here today and to say that the timing of this symposium comes on, it is a very, I think, appropriate that we be here today and discussing the issues before us, because this comes on the heels of the failure of the talks earlier this month that were designed to reduce the nuclear threat posed by the regime in Tehran. And, of course, they were indeed a failure. To no one's great surprise, I think, who's been around this situation for any length of time. Also, over the past few days, the world is once again witnessing how the Iranian population is marking Ashura, the Shiite Islam's holiest holiday, with protests against the government. Very, very brave people on the streets of Tehran expressing themselves in a way that, of course, is very dangerous for them to do so. So it is indeed timely and appropriate that we bring together a distinguished panel of speakers to help us understand the nature of the threat posed by the theocratic dictatorship in Tehran and to propose viable policy options in dealing with that regime. So without any further ado, we will get right to those speakers. And the first of whom will be the Honorable Michael Mookasey. Mr. Mookasey was confirmed by the United States Senate on November 8, 2007 as the United States 81st Attorney General. Mr. Mookasey was appointed to the U.S. District Court in the Southern District of New York by President Ronald Reagan in 1988, served until 2006, and the last 6 years as the Chief Judge. Mr. Mookasey, please address the audience.
Thank you. Thank you, Congressman Tancredo, for that introduction, and thanks also to Executive Action and its chairman, Dr. Neil Livingston, for organizing this symposium and for giving me the privilege of this microphone at this time. This is one of those moments in history when we know that future generations